Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the North American iRacing League. Back here once again for these guys, sponsored by SimSox. If you have not checked out SimSox, by the way, do me a favor. Go to Facebook right now, or after the broadcast, or during a caution, or qualifying. Right now, probably be a good time. So go ahead and head over there. Go check out SimSox if you have a sim racer in your family. Trust me, I race with socks on. These are really cool. They basically are grip socks where your feet do not slip off the pedals and stuff like that. And I've actually had that happen. Sim socks are a really cool product. We're going to get Brandon Roberts in here soon. Maybe not tonight, but we will get him in here soon to talk about Sim socks a little bit before the season's end. Of course, we'll have him come in here and talk about. Pretty cool little thing. You can see them right there on your screen, what they look like. We are live here from Southern National. Hope everybody's ready for some more short track racing action. I know I am. I actually missed this series. It's been a while since we've been in here, about a month. Give or take a little bit on that. So it's good. Now, I do want to go ahead and point out this is not the biggest field. A lot of guys are not here. A bunch of guys went on to bigger and better things. A lot of guys just not here because they had work stuff, and definitely understandable. I had a long day as well. So, qualifieds are away right now, but only 7 drivers, so do not expect a ton of racing action. I still think it's going to be good because, honestly, it reminds you of a short track Friday night where there might not be the biggest field, but guys still put on a good show. And I'm hoping, keyword of that is hoping, that's what we get because I want to see good racing. I know you guys want to see good racing, and hopefully these guys also want to put good racing on. So hopefully that's the case. So we'll see. Either way, should be fun. Who is commenting on there? Todd Chase Jr. commenting. These guys. Adam Chat is my hero. I can't get it. Send me chat page. I'll send you the Sim Stocks page if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, we're ready to go. Qualifies on the way right now. We'll get down to the track here in just a moment. Todd Chase, you're my hero. I mean, sometimes not so much. But sometimes you are. I want to welcome everybody. Welcome into Daniels. There's the SimSox. Todd, you ought to check that out, actually. I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe we could actually look at that as a team. I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's go down to qualified. Actually, everybody's pretty much done with qualified, so a lot of this is going to be skipped, I would expect. This is Jason Warren. Did not win the championship last season. I know he was really disappointed with that. Understandably so. We do come to one of my favorite tracks, though, at Southern National. I absolutely love Southern National. I don't know why. It's just been one of my tracks I like. I love the lookout. I love the layout of it. Very short track. You can see it right here. Look at all the rubber down the bottom side. A lot of that marble up against the wall. So if you get up there against the wall, things become a little bit slick, and it becomes a little bit of an issue when it comes to stuff like that. We'll go down to the track in a moment. I kind of, I don't know if we can actually go down there, but let me actually show you guys what I'm talking about. Hopefully we can get down there soon. Might take me a minute to get down to the track since we're so far up here, but anyway, you can see what Southern National actually looks like from the air right here. We got our little drone top cam, which is pretty cool. I'm a fan. Shane Weidmiller actually made these for me. We're actually advancing right now, so we'll start gridding up and stuff like that, but you can start to see it right there. Cars gridding up on the circuit. But here's a good look at the turns here at Southern National. You can see the rubber up in the corners. Well, you could have seen the rubber up in the corners, but Jason Ward decided to go ahead and grip, but that's okay. Ready to go. Like I said, a small crowd here tonight. Not a big, honestly, it's not a jam-packed house. But either way, we will have more people in here next week. Just a lot of guys, like I said, had some personal stuff they had to take care of, and I get it. But it does mean a lot of green flag racing action. So yeah. See the cars take off. They got to go around a couple times before we start going here. You see right here in the turn 3, cars working by. Here they come out of turn 4. I mean, you can see this place is so quick. And honestly, the biggest thing that I've learned while broadcasting here in previous races, as we go down to the racetrack now, because I forgot to. The biggest thing I've learned by watching not only these guys, but guys in general racing here is things happen so quick up in front of you, you basically just got to hope that you're not involved. That's the way I look at this race. So anyway, green flag set the wave. Green flag is out. We're racing live from Southern National. The race is underway this season. First race, and Aaron Abendroth. I'm going to be up front. I'm probably butchering his name like I always have been, and that's not going to last long. Jason Warren working out turn 4, takes the lead. Battle a little bit further back. Chad Bassett. Oh, Chad almost. Well, actually, that was Shannon Wilder. Almost him and Josh Oswald. Yeah, it was Chad actually almost got a little bit of it right there. Chad in that 4 car. Good to see him in here as well. Once again this season, there is the driver of the 4. Love that paint scheme. He brought back a different one this season. So that's good to see. Jason Warren is still up front. Leading this. Currently 120 laps remaining. Battle up front for the lead. Aaron actually a new fastest lap looking underneath to take the lead here on lap number 5 as they work on to lap number 5. Now beginning lap 5. And with that, Aaron going to take away the top spot here from Southern National. Battle going to be back for third. Brandon Roberts still holding on to that. It was actually Chad and Shannon that was actually battling for position. Chad goes back to P5 this time as he continues on in 6th place, or 5th place. Joshua Oswald and Doug Woolcott, who I don't know Douglas too much. So there is going to be some names that come in here very soon that we do not know this season. That's okay. Shannon Wilder under attack, or actually Brandon Roberts under attack, and Shannon going to be able to take away that spot, moving him up to P3. Brandon Roberts back to P4. Here comes Bassett looking to take over the 4th spot as well. Let's hop on board and give you guys a first look hand at driving this racetrack. We'll actually hop in the driver's seat. Right behind that SimSox number 82. You can see that this is a low line track. You're not going to be able to put passes here in this middle lane unless these tires maybe get really burned out. That you might see some guys maybe do that, but it's going to be so tough to make passes up in that middle lane here tonight. High above here at Southern National. You can still watch the 4 car right now. Everybody's actually kind of spaced out for the most part, besides 5th, 6th, and 7th. Everybody right now pretty much spaced out, so we're kind of watching Brandon Roberts here in the 82. Bassett right behind him, and Josh Oswald currently running in P6. This is a new season. We haven't really talked a lot about this season, to be completely honest. These guys made the announcement that they was coming back for another season a few days ago, but this is a long season. This is 17 weeks for what I've been told and what I see. So we do got Southern National, and basically we're running every short track. That's pretty cool. There might be 1 or 2 left out here, but you see Bassett getting passed right here right now for 5th place. Oswald going to take over 5th as we jump back up to our leader. So I'm going to go through some of the races. Not everyone by any means. We do actually have a chase for the championship this season. Otherwise known as Chase for the Flag, is what these guys is calling it. Just some highlights. We do go to Martinsville night time next week. That's pretty cool. We're going to go to North Wilkesboro October 30th. And I'm only hitting some highlights here. We do go to the brand new Nashville Speedway on December the 11th. That is the big Nashville track, the full oval. And then we also hit Oxford Plains, which I absolutely love. Bristol is one of my favorite tracks we hit on January 4th. Yeah, if we keep scrolling down just a little bit further here, let's see, there's Thompson in the mix, January 22nd, Nashville Mini, February 5th. Then the Chase for the Flag is actually Iowa, Martinsville, Five Flags, USA, Myrtle Beach, and Phoenix. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Watching our race leader right now, just putting some laps in. And that's the thing when it comes to these. This race does not have a lot of cars racing it, so you're going to get extremely long green flag runs, Some guys like it, some guys don't. I am personally a big fan of CNS. Mainly just because you get to see drivers really work on their car as the run continues. You'll start seeing lines change up, and that's really what I always like watching for. I love watching different drivers change lines. And like I said, this is not the biggest crowd or biggest, field here tonight, so you're going to see that quite a bit. You're going to have some lap traffic like what we're seeing right now with Aaron as he starts to battle behind Douglas here in the 72. And Douglas going to be learning that these guys are very quick because this is an open setup league, so all these are open setups. Aaron apparently brought a great open setup here tonight. So that means these guys basically have to work on their cars. It's just like real racing. I mean, you got to. Shannon Wilder is running down Jason Warren. Remember Jason Warren last season. To be honest, I thought he was the favorite going into that race. Like, my personal opinion, he was the favorite going into that race. Unfortunately, he had some issues in the final race of the season and did not do what a lot of people thought he would do. Can he carry that over to this season? We're not sure. That's just something that's going to be, determined, I guess. So we'll find out, later on down the road. I mean, it's still a long way. We know he's going to probably make the chase, I would guess. Even though we're going to get more cars in here week in and week out. New guys are going to come in here week in and week out. We already know that. So that happens, but we'll see. Also, guys, you notice that we have a lot more pink. I know that we haven't been with these guys in a while, so some people that may watch this in the past may not notice it, but we do have the pink overlays up top. Keep it in mind, that is just for the month of October for breast cancer awareness. I'm sure you guys seen the opening intro, you've seen it. So just pass that on to you guys. Now here's something interesting. Aaron's actually catching the 6th, 5th, and 4th place car already. That is actually pretty crazy because these guys are actually putting on really good laps, and these are fast guys. Brandon Roberts, Josh Oswald, Trent Bassett. He was already catching. And right here you see a pass. Josh Oswald looking underneath Brandon Roberts. This would be for the 4th spot. You see Bassett going one lap down, and not so fast. Now basically he's going to be racing these guys for that lucky dog spot. Of course, these guys do get one set of tires if they choose to. Brandon Roberts, unfortunately, a lap down as well. And now Josh Oswald is in the path of the race leader already in this race. A little bit of information for us here as well, guys. We will be racing live tomorrow night, the season finale for the WOS CRL series. Then we have a 3-week break with them, guys. They will be coming back there. Oh, Brandon Roberts gets the wall. Get a replay by this. This is sponsored by ATVO, who is the maker of this overlay. Seems scraped the wall just a little bit here off the corner. It does not affect the 82, I don't think, any whatsoever, but right about there. You see it smacking pretty good. A little bit of damage, but it's okay. But Trent Bassett not able to capitalize on it right now. So, as I was saying, we are going to have a good battle here for second, but we are going to have WS CRL Series tomorrow live from Atlanta. Season finale. We already crowned our champion over there. Congratulations once again to Chris Stouffer on that. Sunday, tomorrow afternoon we will actually have a broadcast. I forgot to mention that. We will have a replay of this will be a live replay, by the way, so there'll be live commentary on it, of the ASL League. The American Sim Racing League. It runs on Sunday. Great truck league. Myself and Derek Pemberton will have to call on that. And that will be live from Talladega. Now, here's what's cool about this. We will be able to skip cautions. So we do not have to wait around the cautions. We'll be actually able to skip cautions for that. So that's pretty cool. That'll be something fun to do. A lot of racers probably will be tuning into that. So that'll be really neat to see. Hopefully a bunch of them tune in And we can even get their live reaction. Ted Bassett actually got passed by Douglas Holcott here. And you see right here, Jason Warren working his way with Shannon Wilder through some of the lap traffic as well. Brandon Roberts now getting passed by the 72 as they work out of turn 4 across the start finish line. I mean, we're almost to halfway already. That is Southern Nashville. That's why I love this place. To me, it is a mini top Bristol. I wish Bristol would go back to asphalt. I don't know what your guys' thoughts of that is. I would just love to see it. So, you know. Aaron's still out front. You can see the best lap and how fast this place actually is. A 13.1811. Not surprised to see how quick this race is actually going by. We've only been racing for 20 minutes. And we are almost, well, we are at halfway now. I mean, that's just to show you when there's not a lot of guys in here. I mean, like I've always said, there is a mix of having, and it's a bad thing to say, I think, for a lot of leagues. You can have too many racers in your series. I don't care who you are, you can have too many. Yes, 7 is low, I get it. You definitely want more than 7. I want to make sure I point that out as well. But there's also a thing where I think the fine cutoff line for drivers, I think 15 to 17 drivers to me, perfect race. I don't think you need much more. I don't think you need any less. But I think 15 drivers always put on a good show. I think there's a lot of action that happens, especially when it comes to like short track top racing like this. I love it. So I would like to see that. If we had 7 more cars in here, don't tell me it wouldn't be exciting, because we would have a lot more excitement. Not saying 7 is bad by any means. If you like this broadcast, please like and share. It does help TR. It does help all of the broadcast. Keith says great racing. I agree. Even with so many less guys, you're still going to get good racing. I'm still watching this one though for second. I mean, this is not over. So I've been kind of just keeping a glance of my eye on it. We got some more short track races starting up next Wednesday, by the way. I want to make sure I get this out there as well before I forget. The Strictly Street Stocks return on Wednesday. That is a very popular series here on TRN. We absolutely love it. I am a fanatic when it comes to that series. I love Street Stocks. It's one of my favorite cars to watch race. I love the super lates and late models as well, and the modifieds. But I love Street Stocks. I just do, because you can beat and bang in them. That will be returning this Wednesday. So a lot of drama, a lot of fun. Guys get mad, it's funny. And we're going to be there. We're going to try some new stuff with that series, I think. I got to get permission permission from the owner that you guys might like. I would probably recommend, if you got kids, probably don't have them tune in, because we're going to try some live stuff, I think, this season with you guys. Something that we can experiment. As Brandon Roberts is coming down pit lane. Now, this could be scheduled. We have seen these guys actually be short on fuel before. So not saying it's not scheduled, but it very well could be. Unless he's just getting sick and tired of them tires, which very well is a possibility as well. I can say it, Todd. I don't know. I have to talk to you about that. But I am looking forward to the Strictly Street Stock. I'm looking forward to Monday as well. We'll be back live for the iRacing Series Monday. Third championship season, not far from being over. We'll be live from, Dover, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Why did I think it was Dover? Watching right now. Shannon's actually. So, we just see Jason Warren go side by side with the race leader. We got a yellow. Brandon Roberts may have had an issue. Cold tires, hot track, our first yellow of the night. So, this is interesting. I don't think this first one brought off yellow. That did not bring up the yellow. This is what he gasses up. And then again, there you go. That time it just went kind of sideways, and that's what brought the yellow out. Even though he tried to get off the racetrack. So this is big, honestly, for these guys. Shannon Wilder, Jason Warren stays on the lead lap. No, there's not going to be 2 guys on the lead lap. That is absolutely wild. Wow. So Jason Warren kind of gets a little bit of a break there, I feel like. Kind of feel like if you're the 10 car, you may only take 2 tires here, honestly, because you kind of want to. By the way, we're going to be at the Roval. That's where we're going to be Monday. I don't know what I was thinking. Can't say it on broadcast, Todd. You can't do it. Can't do it, Todd. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this all shapes up here once we get ready to go back green. Pit cycles don't last very long here. So here's what's interesting. Is Aaron behind all these guys? Let's see. Are these guys getting a wave around? Well, look at this. Wow. A bunch of people got a wave around there. I'm actually surprised by that. So you can see, I mean, look at this. These guys are catching up. We're going to go back green. These guys need to catch up. Or Jason, oh no, we may have to extend this just a little bit. Pace car's in, and we're going back green, I guess. That's a weird one. So a lot of mistakes not catching up. I don't know. Anyway, green flag is back out. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to be honest, there may be some penalties being given. I'm not quite sure how it's working. Welcome to live broadcast television. Anyway, Eric's still out front. He says that he's just going to pull away. Try to pull away from Jason Warren. Jason says, I got other plans. I'm actually fast. You see Jason right now inside the car. And there is your yellow. Oh, this was another wreck. Chud Bassett around. And I think there was another car. I think this was actually a 2-car wreck. Separate incident. I think one right here with a 72. Yep. Oh, no. Yes, it was. Oh, so this was 2 different incidents. The 72. Douglas hard into the wall. A little bit of direction. It looks like, wow, that was a hard hit. Now, while that happened, this happened to the 4. I think he mainly just got loose from what I've seen. Yeah, kind of just got loose off the corner. That's usually a thing here at Southern National. So that brings out back-to-back yellows. But listen to this. So this is interesting. The 4 will get the lucky dog because, okay, so they're giving some waiver rounds here, I believe. Mainly just because there's not a big field, I would guess. So they're trying to get the field set, I believe. I don't know what's going on. Either way, we'll figure it out. Once again, guys, please go up and smack the like button on this YouTube or Facebook video. Please follow us. We're almost at 1,000 followers, which is awesome because we actually, when we wasn't here, when we was with the other broadcast group, we helped gain them a following, and Derek Pemberton did, which is good. I mean, I still wish them luck, but we took a break from TRN. When we came back, we only had like 600. Now we're back up to 980. So I would like to get to 1,000 before the end of October. So please go up and hit the follow button and like button on this page on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube. It means a lot to us, and it helps these leagues out as well. Pace car is in. Green flag set to come out. Green flag is out. So I think there was a penalty on Jason Warren, but it's showing. Okay, so Shannon Wilder is a lap down, so there's only 2 cars on the lead lap. That is Aaron Abendroth and Jason Warren, who's back here. Shannon Wilder needs a yellow to come out in order to take over or get the lucky dog spot. This is a position battle for 5th place. Chud Bassett holding it. Douglas wants it. Abendroth 13.769, new fastest lap of the race here on lap 95. Pretty impressive. Jason Warren able to get around some of these lap cars, even though Josh Oswald is looking really good right now. Once again, this race is sponsored by SimSocks. If you haven't checked out SimSocks on Facebook, it's a great Christmas gift for your husband, son, wife, cousin, brother, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. Probably missing some other people, friends, racing buddies, anybody. Check out SimSocks. They're pretty cool. Actually made by Brandon Roberts, who's in this series. So right now back in 7th, but pretty cool. I'm sorry they're trash, Reyes. Or maybe I'm trash. I don't know. Could be. Either way. Go lap 102 this time. And Albatross up front, leading this one. As we continue to stay green, we did have 2 back-to-back yellows really quick after a long green flag run all the way up to around lap 80. We are ticking the laps away. Looks to be Aaron's race to lose here tonight, and this will be a great way for him to start the season off. If he's able to get a win here tonight. Josh Oswald making his, I don't know if it's his debut or not, but I don't remember him too much, but he is in here currently in 4th. See him right there in the 17 car. Looks like it's going to be Aaron Albatross who crosses the start-finish line here, starting lap 106. Once again, tomorrow night, basically a double header, but we do got a quick replay that we're going to be doing for the ASL series that runs on Sunday. We're going to be doing a live replay of that race. And then WSCRL series tomorrow night. And then, of course, on Sunday, we will have the ASL League. Z9 Race Shop car looks really good right there on Aaron's car. What a great run he's had tonight. Been basically flawless. Here tonight in that 65 car. Everybody now spaced out pretty much. Don't see too much right now. It could happen. $14,208 last time by for our race leader. You ride on board here once again for a couple more laps. Yeah, his lap times are just looking so good. I mean, he's been real consistent. Oh, he wasn't going to be consistent. That brings us to a good save here of the night. Watch this save from the race leader. Watch the back end of the car kick out. Right here at the end of turn 2. Woo, that thing stepped. Good job though. Keeping it going in one direction. Once again, guys, this race brought to you by SimSocks. Check them out. Facebook. I posted a link over on in the Facebook group or in the Facebook chat. Check them out. Up and comer business, I would like to say. Great Christmas gifts We've got Aaron here working behind lap traffic right now. Here on lap 1, coming to 119. Been a good race, though. I mean, like I said, it's not the biggest field, but trust me, these guys are going to keep getting bigger. They have enough talent here, too. We know a lot of guys are missing just because personal stuff, and I get it. So, the race is going to get better for sure, we know. Or the race might not get better, but the action will get better. You see Aaron here just kind of rolling here behind the 72 of Douglas right now. Douglas 2 laps down. Coming to lap 122 this time. I mean, this race has gone by quick, though. This race has been less than an hour, so pretty crazy to see. Good race, though. Next week, these guys will be live from Martinsville at night time. That's going to be a fun one. We do got a couple of interviews coming up. We're going to interview the top 2 here tonight. Since there's only 7 drivers, we're only going to interview 2 drivers. We don't want to interview 3. That would basically have to field. We're going to do the top 2. We might go ahead and grab Shannon. Why not? Probably will. Gotta say, Aaron's got his car on rails. Like, not even going to argue with it. And he's going to see the white flag this time and put this one on ice. He says, I want to put a statement on the first race of the season, and he just mopped the floor tonight. And coming off turn 4, Aaron Abertroth wins the season opener here from Southern National for the North American iRacing League. Fireworks are going to start going off. I would guess in the background, or I don't see them. There they go in the background. There's your race winner here tonight. As he pulls the victory lane, see if we can talk to him here in just a moment. Give me just a second, guys. I'll make sure I mute everybody before I go in there. All right, let's go up there and talk to him. Aaron Abertroth's got a copy. Hey, Aaron, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
P1 tonight, man. Not the biggest field, but it's still a race that needs to be won because this is a series or a season, of course, and we're going to have more drivers we know come in each week. Talk about the importance of getting the first win out of the way.
Well, I guess, I mean, get the points out of the way. I mean, get as many points as you can. I have no idea. I mean, we didn't have the turnout we normally do here, so who knows what's going to come in here next. So it's great to get a win to begin with and get out to the points lead.
Talk about your setup, man. I mean, it looked like, honestly, it was on rails. Like, it looked like it was really wanting to stick to the bottom really nice. The drive off was really good as well.
Yeah, it was. I knew I would be fast. I didn't feel like I would be that much faster than these guys. I honestly thought it would be a much closer race. In practice, I thought I was a bit slower than that, but what can I say? The setup worked great.
That's for sure, man. Well, either way, it worked out good. First win of the season. Like I said, somebody's got to win. Even if we didn't have the biggest crowd, it's always good to start the win or start the season off right because we know more guys are coming. So either way, man, congratulations on the win. You want to give shout-outs or anything tonight?
Just again, the 09 Motorsports for these great setups that we're able to build and run some good races with.
Hey, for sure on that. Hey, good job, man.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, a guy that had a little bit of disappointment last season, at the end of last season, but he is back here once again this season trying to get a win. Jason Warren, you got a copy.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. How are you doing?
All right.
Finishing second. Hey, finishing second. Let's skip from last year because last season didn't matter. We got a new season this season. You come in here with second place finish. It's not bad to start out. Is there something that you could work on for next week when we go to Martinsville that you could maybe learn here tonight?
I don't know. I thought I felt pretty good coming in this race, but Aaron had a setup from Jesus apparently, so nobody messing with that. Just going to go to Martinsville next week. It's one of my better tracks. I'm not that good at Southern National. I didn't know I'd be getting a lap though. But it is what it is. I'll take second. We'll be much better next week.
For sure. When we go to Martinsville, I know you can't give too much away because other guys in here that are steal your ideas. What, in your opinion, though, what is the most thing that you're going to be focused on? Is it drive off? Is it the center at that place? Well, to you, what is the most important thing for that track?
Going through the center and the drive off, get a good run down the back stretch or front stretch mainly. Try to stay out of trouble, man. There's a lot of it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of little beating and banging. Just try to keep the car clean and see what happens.
Especially we know there's going to be more people. That's always going to be a fun race. Either way, man, way to start the season off right. We're going to see you next week. Any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight?
Give a shout out Orange Utility Buildings, the Crafty Crafter, Neat Speeds Motorsports. Thank you for doing the broadcasting. I know it's probably a little bit of a pain tonight.
Well, it's not bad, actually.
And thanks, Brandon, for everything he does.
Hey, good job, man. Go see if you can get a few wins this season.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. It's Jason Warren finished second. We do not have third place. He actually left, so that is going to be our interviews tonight. But there is not your grid, but there is your results popping up on your screen. I apologize for that. Aaron picks up the win. Jason Warren, Shannon Wilder, Josh Oswald, Douglas Holcott, Chet Bassett. Brandon Roberts finished in 7th. Once again, like I said, it wasn't the biggest race by any means for the first race. I know everybody definitely wanted more. I know I was looking forward to a great night, and we still got a good night of racing. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's always a good thing when you only have literally 2 cautions on a short track. But next week when we go to Martinsville, there's definitely going to be more excitement, I think, that happens on the track. So that'll be it, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. We'll be live tomorrow night. Around 6 or 7 p.m., we will be doing the replay race from Talladega for the ASL League. Check that out tomorrow night as well at 10:50, the WOS CRL series. That'll do it for me. Y'all have a great night. Y'all take care. God bless.